everyone and welcome to year 6 chapter 45. A message from Mandanga's Fletcher and the mystery is thickening. The plot is thickening. Whatever it is. I apologize in advance for the fact that my teeth might be chattering and might be shaking. I think it's the same thing that happened in chapter 42. And as you can see, I got thrown into this without once again doing my classes because I could not be bothered to do it. Because I knew the music would stop. I knew this would happen. I uninstalled and reinstalled the game and this is still happening. Wait, we're being taught garroting gas now. This is the first time I'm opening the chapter up since opening the game, so I think it can be told that I just hopped out of bed and realized the chapter was out and I needed to record it quickly. So I have little to no preparation for this. Let's just go meet with my youngest letter. Let's go. How long will the snow remain? It's January. Does snow really stay that long in Britain? And in Ollivanders? I bet I'm scared. I think we're gonna meet you know who. No, not you know who, but that new witch. Isn't he banned from here? I'm here, Mandangas. What do you want? No hello, Sarahi? What a shame. Your message interrupted our defeat of Rakepick party and now I'll have to go back to detention soon. I mean, there are worse things that have been interrupted, Jay. My bad, but you'll definitely want to hear this. Honestly, whatever he wants to say is definitely something I want to hear. Did Rakepick escape? Is there hope for her in year 7? Please. Go on then. Alright then, Mr. Ollivander, if you would tell them what you told me. Of course, he's not happy about the situation. Oh boy. Why does Merula want to know my redwood wand? Is it because Rakepick bought it? A dark witch came in recently asking about your wand, Miss Silvers. My wand? What about my wand? Wand specifications for your current wand and your previous one, specifically the core, wood and flexibility. That's strange. Why would the dark witch care about my wands? It has to be. What do you mean we're done with her? Do you think this has something to do with our Sarahi? Of course it has to be. What do you mean we're done with her? We're nowhere near done with anything. Not even cursed words, I'm telling you. It has to be her. I knew that Dark Cabal wasn't done with us yet. That's what I was thinking. I checked with all of my contacts and there's no word on who might be the Hogwarts mole. Oh boy, I'm shaking. This same thing happened in chapter 42. I just started shaking uncontrollably. This is still very unusual. What else can you tell us about the Dark Witch, Mr. Ollivander? Let's see what I can recall of our exchange. Okay, I got in a little late. I wanted to get the ads out of the way. I don't usually trust Mandangas, but he seems serious this time. Neither do I. But he does seem serious this time. He would not talk to me for no reason. Unless he wanted a trade. I thought you ought to know someone was asking about you, Sarahi. Okay, you did well. I guess at that regard, Mr. Fletcher. Did she take anything from the shop, Mr. Ollivander? I suppose wands do say a lot about their owner. Why, what does my redwood wand say about me? I mean, Sarahi. The only wand she was interested in was yours. Why is she interested in my wand? The white robe. Can we give the poor man a name? Victor Kitsueki, I'm assuming. The dust in here is going to bother me allergies. I just know it. You don't have any allergies, do you? I don't. The witch was young? Black, wide, brimmed hat with. Excuse me, that was young? No way. No. Veruca is young? She looks older than Rakepick from the data mine. Young? Young? I can't believe it. So what you're saying is this dark witch looked like every other dark witch ever. Okay. Is this Veruca or not? I don't think we're talking about Veruca anymore. White brim, black hat with feathers. Look, I don't remember Veruca's model that well to be able to tell details. But young? That was young. If this is Veruca, that was young. Rakepick is like 36 in year 6. I mean, not 36. I think in year 6, Rakepick is about 35. I assumed this woman was like 50 or 60 years old. And she also said something about white road wizard. Okay, hand goes off the mouse. Yes, that's correct. Sounds like it could be the dark witch from the meeting in Nocturne Alley. Oh, that is why Jay says she looks like every other dark witch ever. It was that NPC. Thank God. You're right, Sarahi. It does sound like her. Did you tell her anything about Sarahi's wand, Ollivander? No, of course not. I've been in business long enough to know to protect a customer's privacy. Thank God. Well, thank you for the information, Mr. Ollivander. I'm glad it could be of use to you, Miss Silvers. Now, the only question is, what could this be about? Fortunately for you, the mystery doesn't end here. What do you mean? You didn't think that was all old Maldungus said for you. That was only our first stop. We need to head to Flesh and Blood's next for our next... What is this man doing? What is this man actually doing? Sometimes I feel bad for Gringotts. Not because I think Bill is not a great curse breaker, of course he is. But also because they are kind of lost one of their best curse breakers, Rakepick being that. Not that I think Bill is bad, Bill is awesome, but I'm just saying. How are these shelves even labeled? Oh, this is magic. I have asked that question myself multiple times. How are these shelves even labeled? I have asked myself that question many times. Surely there must be books on pranks. I sincerely doubt it. Andre! Hi! I'm looking for books about Pride of Poetry. There are books on that? Alright, let's go. Why isn't Jay with me? Villanelle, good to see you again. Mr. Fletcher? Hello, Madam Villanelle. Mandungus says that you have some information that may be useful. I don't know. He would for once be correct. Oh, that's good to hear. Oh, he's correct. Oh. Not quite the greeting I was expected. Dude, you're a thief. What did you expect? I didn't expect sharing my information with Miss Silvers meant you were coming back. Oh, come on now, Villanelle. It's only the 5th time I've dropped in today. Can you ignore this man and just tell me? That is 5 times too many. Well, I'm glad Mandungus has dropped in so many times or else I wouldn't know about your information. Now, can you just ignore this man and tell me what you want to tell me? I'd appreciate if you could share whatever information you have, Madam Villanelle. Of course, there was a dark witch that came in asking about you. Oh dear God, not again. Yes, it seems like a dark witch has been trying to find out information about me. She was so focused on talking out loud about a wand that she almost knocked over a book display. I have a feeling No, you don't. I have a feeling I know who this dark witch might be. Madam Villanelle, I need you to tell me everything about what the dark witch was asking about. What was this one asking about now? And is this one young or old? Look, Veruca was old. I don't know much, but I know the difference between old people and young people, I think. And the music stopped. The dark witch came in asking about the books that you were interested in. So that almost sounds like Rakepick in one of my AUs. The AUs in which Rakepick isn't like a dark witch. She's legitimately on our side. I have a couple of those AUs that this almost sounds like Rakepick. Dark witch was also curious about your brother's book interest. Oh dear God, here we go. Don't see how books could be so useful except for selling. Dude, shut up, nobody asked you. Hi, whoever, random girl. We should try not to talk. Yeah, whatever. Hi, Tongs. I feel like I'm looking over my shoulder constantly. That's because Mandungus Fletcher is here, Tongs. I wonder if I should tell the Circle of Khanna about everything I've learned. You know what? You probably should. Right now, at this point, I really feel like it's a really bad idea for there to be any secrets in the Circle of Khanna. I can barely remember all the books I've looked at for research. Yeah, I've looked at a lot of them. I think I looked at books about the Whomping Willow, Mer people. I don't know. She wanted to know about the authors and topics you were looking up. Look, if this witch was looking up the same topics that I was looking up, she'd probably find nothing more than a bunch of fairy tales and probably princess books. So, the same dark witch from Ollivanders came to talk to you about me. But she was asking about books and the subjects you and your brother were interested in. Why would anyone actually care about that? The books one reads can tell you an awful lot about their character. Like I said, this woman won't find much more than a bunch of fairy tales and princess books. So, is that useful? You didn't tell her anything, did you? Oh no, I conveniently forgot about all the books you and your brother were interested in. Oh. You know, I love some of these adults. They are so damn protective. Who'd have you known you had it in you, Villanelle? I care a great deal about my patrons. I don't go sharing their information with any unscrupulous witch or wizard. But you shared it with me. He's got a point, but I'm not going to say anything. This woman actually, Mandangus Fletcher isn't particularly dangerous, to be honest. Well, thank you for the information, Madam Villanelle. Before I return to know, you should know that she seemed to know quite a lot about you. This almost sounds like my own character. This sounds like Adelaide Inkwell. You remember, guys, my R member character, Adelaide Inkwell? Wants to know MC's interests. Knows a lot about MC. Adelaide Inkwell's reason for knowing a lot about Sarahi was the fact that Rakepick talked about her all the time. This almost sounds like Adelaide Inkwell, even though I know it's not. I don't know, I suppose if it is that random dark witch, I could replace it with Adelaide Inkwell. Because I do believe that Adelaide and Sarahi meet in the end of year 6, just that it's not really a face-to-face meet. It's more like Adelaide's a face in the crowd. Sarahi sees her but doesn't know who she is and doesn't think much about it. That's the impression I'm getting. I would say she had been talking to others about you. I will be returning to my customers now. Good day, Miss Silvers. Thank you, Madam Villanelle. No need to say goodbye. I'll see you tomorrow, Villanelle. Please don't. I thought she would say please don't. And the plot thickens. See, that is what I have been screaming. You now have 2 sources that say Dark Witch has been gathering information on me. Perhaps the Hogwarts mole has been feeding her information. Yeah, because it's someone I know. Seeing Hogwarts is a lot more interesting than when I attended. Any idea who this Hogwarts mole might be? Could be a student. It is definitely a student, not a teacher this time. Oh god, I should have gotten a glass of water. I think it could be a student, but there are too many students at Hogwarts to determine who it might be. Trust nobody but yourself, Sarahi. That's what I always say. That's literally what Rakepick said. By that logic, I shouldn't trust you. In fact, how do I even know I can trust you? In fact, why have I been following you at all? Wait a minute now. I'm the one who told you about the bleeding problem in the first place. Dude, you just said. I'll need to keep my eyes peeled. But first we need to figure out why this dark witch is asking about me. And find out where she is. Lucky for you, I have an idea. It'll be a wee bit risky, but stick with me and we'll solve this mystery yet. Okay, let me just say that Fletcher has no business with DR. He cannot be DR. He cannot be with DR. 2, he is going to take me to Nocturne Alley. And before that happens, I am going to get myself a glass of water. Hogshead! Oh. Okay, I was wrong. It's not Nocturne Alley. I have my glass of water ready to go. So let's get in. It's up to load. What the? Who? What's happening? Is this man drunk? Also, why are you everywhere? Aberforth, I'm in need of your utmost attention. Can I please get back to my customers, Wilton? Oh, he's not mad. He's just exasperated. Okay. First of all, it's this one. If you're talking about NPCs, it's this one. And also, what are we doing? Wilton has been distracting Aberforth for over an hour now. This is just feeding those people's beliefs that Wilton is the freaking mole. What is happening? What is actually happening? People can see your big head. You know that, right? Alright, keep a low profile and don't say my name. What? Why? What's happening? Because technically I'm not allowed in here. Aberforth banned me 15 years ago. 15 years? Oh my god. And why are we here? We're supposed to be looking for the dark witch that's been investigating me? Shush, just look. I mean, if we're talking about NPCs, yes, that's it. That is it. That is the witch. From in Nocturne Alley. Who was very stupid. That might be the dark witch from the meeting with Nocturne Alley I attended as Rakepick. Wait, don't look too hard. Right, sorry? Why are you apologizing to him? Are you sure it's her, Sarahi? I'm sure. I'm completely sure. Unless this is some other NPC. But as far as the look of the NPC goes, that's her. Yes, I'm sure that's her. I'd recognize her anywhere. If you're sure, that's good enough for me. We should eavesdrop to find out more. Alright, let's start eavesdropping then. What is actually happening? I doubt this is allowed. There is no way we'd allow ourselves to eavesdrop along with Mundungus Fletcher. With a friend, yes, with Jay maybe. But this is the kind of thing you would just take from Mundungus Fletcher and do yourself. Or with a friend. Why are we listening to this man? And why do I forget to look at the camera? Awkward silence. Okay, there's nothing even to click here. What am I doing? We're meeting again soon? Is this to discuss the fact that Rakepick is not around and that you need to free her? For the love of God, please free her. Her story isn't over yet, right? Information is coming in fast. Who the hell is this mole? No, Belton, you cannot open a new tab. I don't think it's possible to open a new tab anyway. I think whatever money you take is taken on a... I don't know what I'm talking about, but a tab is a tab. No one followed me, I promise. How are these people so in-depth that they can't see the tall, bald man and the obvious Hogwarts student wearing the Hogwarts uniform and a colorful scarf? These people are so inept they can't even realize this. I mean, I understand this woman not being able to see because behind, think they may be ready to join. This line makes sense if you trap Rakepick in the vault. Because Rakepick comes up to you and talks to you face to face as if you're ready to join R. And again, that was quite a vicious option. That was a more vicious option. However, I don't know if it makes sense for me, who did not trap Rakepick, who decided to hand her over to the authorities. So, are you going to be distracting me the entire time you're here, Belton? Now he's angry. Maybe he was angry before too, but he also is exasperated anyway. Another round here before, another. Dude, I think you're drunk already. Meeting again. Yes, you already know you're meeting again soon. About that. Yes, we know the information is coming in fast. Okay, this is getting boring. Huh. That's definitely the Dark Witch from Nocturne Alley that was working with R. I could barely hear anything over Bilton and Aberforth bickering. But I definitely heard her saying information coming in. The Dark Witch is going to meet with someone soon. When does Merula and Veruca get into this? I'm confused. Oh no, it looks like they're getting up to leave. We need to hide. Where are we gonna hide here? I think we hid behind the counter. Also, what? That was a close one. I'll say.
Oh.
Wonder why she's so interested in you. I wonder if it is... Okay, I take back what I said earlier. This makes sense no matter what you did. I wonder if it has to do with what Mahutukoro wizard told me about her.
Oh.
Which I'm assuming you won't be sharing with me. There's no time. I'm sure that Dark Witch is meeting with the Hogwarts mole, but I don't know where. Nocturne Alley! I'm not stupid. Well, I happen to have a lead on where this meeting is going down. Brilliant Mandangas, Mr. Fletcher. Sahi would never call that guy's first name, no matter who it is. It's just common. I'll send you a message when it's time. Okay. Oh, and now bring the invisibility cloak of yours. You're gonna need it. Are we gonna be talking with Merula about this? Also, someone get this man out of the pub. The chapter can't be over already, can it? I'm sorry, what? Oh, the final part was locked by the chapters. This is not even a separate chapter. I thought it was a separate chapter. Which means that in editing I will cut out the whole goodbye part. For once I don't do the chapters before actually doing it and this happens. Note to self, always do the classes before you start recording. And I'm never going to be lazy again. Oh my god! Look, while I was doing the classes, I was entertaining myself with, I usually entertain myself with Discord and Tumblr. But I couldn't entertain myself with that because people are already talking about this and I wanted to avoid spoilers. I may have accidentally come across a spoiler that I instantly swiped away from. But, I mean, it's been theorized for long enough already and I'm not even upset. I'm upset for the other people who are upset and I'm so sorry for you. But I am not even upset. I am amused. I am very amused. If what I think is actually true, I swiped away from that spoiler. I didn't see it. I had to avoid the Hogwarts mystery tag on Tumblr. But first of all, I was right. This would happen in Nocturne Alley. And second, yeah, if it's actually what I think it is, I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. I'm laughing. But this is just amusing to me. You told me you knew where the Dark Witch from R who has been investigating me was heading. But there's no one here among us, Mr. Fletcher. That's because we're early. Why are we early? I need to know why she wants to learn about my wands and reading habits and what this meeting is about. Don't worry, you'll find out. I hope this is worth it. I've still got another scroll to write for Flitwick's final essay. I'm so sorry. Don't worry so much about that. You'll do just fine on this final essay. What are you doing? Look, let's talk about what we learned so far. What is this man doing? Why is he being so supportive? This is weirdly supportive but Dungus Fletcher. Something is very wrong. Of course, and this is 8 hours long. I'll read a couple of lines and then I'm skipping over the rest of the stuff. What is this? The Hand of Glory? This is adding up? Nothing ever makes sense to you, default MC. Sarahi is so much smarter. We know that this Dark Witch has been trying to get information on me. You have any theories? No. Hope I get some answers from this. Seems like this has been a long time coming. It kind of has. The final control is sealed. What does R even want now? It is not sealed. You left it open. Do you want me to go and show you? You know what, guys? I'll show you. Look at this. Look at this. They left the vault open. It has not been sealed. They can easily go in. Which is why I'm saying if you do like trap Rakepick in there, she is going to be out of there faster than butter melts on a hot plate. I don't know why that's the first thing that came to my mind, but it is. Okay, now back to the thing we were doing. The Dark Witch asked Villanelle and Ollivander about you. Yes, we know that. still don't know who the Hogwarts mole is. I think I have an idea. Oh my god. I have to be wrong about this, right? I have to be wrong about this. There is no way. But from the way I saw from Penelope's post, I think... I'm so sorry, Penelope. But I personally find this very amusing. If Miss Night Owl gets proven right, oh my god, Jam City has to hire her. Oh boy, it's time. Okay, mouse pointer, get off the screen. Okay, I'll be doing it spacebar now. We know the Dark Witch works for Aran, that she's interested in my wands and reading habits. Perhaps I'll learn more today and unravel a bit more of this mystery. But Douglas, are you sure that Dark Witch is going to show up? If she doesn't, Butterbear's on me. Well, wait, that's... I see you brought your invisibility cloak. Music stopped, but I guess for good reason. It would be a little weird to have this cheery music on when the thing that I think is going to happen happens. You asked me to bring it, so I did. Good, you're going to need it to hide when the time is right. Where are you going to hide? Brought me on invisibility cloak. Don't worry about old Mandangus. Look, just put your cloak on and be quiet. She could be here any minute. That's her. You know, silence actually is a lot better than... I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Miss Night Owl's analytical abilities are off the charts. Miss Night Owl, your analytical abilities are off the charts. Late as per usual. Regardless, it's time. Are you ready to join our Merula? She's not in the R yet. I am. I've done everything you asked and I'm ready to leave Hogwarts behind. I'm ready for our to be my real family. Oh boy. Dude, I just realized this is heartbreaking for the people who date Merula. Absolutely heartbreaking. Okay, suddenly this isn't as amusing anymore. You know the truth and you've proven yourself worthy. I am worthy. I'll finally get the power I deserve. Indeed, you'll have all the power you could possibly desire if you do as promised. Suddenly this isn't as amusing anymore. I don't know why I'm smiling, but I really do not find this amusing. I will. I'll bring Sari Silvers into the fold. She will join us just like I have. Oh, your journey is only beginning, Merula said. Oh, and let me just point out, this witch looks like Lady Tremaine from the live-action Cinderella. This is an old Kate. She actually really looks like Kate Blanchett to me. I don't know why. So, the Hogwarts mole is Merula.
You make the hardest task look easy.
I guess the reason I'm happy is because Miss Night Owl got proven right. I have been reading all of her posts about why Merula, and I was honestly not believing it. Oh. I finally understand everything. Oh my god, this is heartbreaking for people who love Merula. For every single one of my people who comment, there is no way Merula is going to stay in this. She is one of the more popular love interests. There is no way. For Merula lovers, I apologize. I sincerely apologize for what has happened. But see, if I don't get it. None of this makes any sense. If it is Merula, excuse me. Somebody explain Year 5 Chapter 30. Somebody explain Rakepick's truth. Merula is the Hogwarts mole, what does that make Rakepick? Look, I am analyzing everything I possibly can in my brain right now. Let me just take this from the fact. Year 5, Chapter 30. Rakepick, Crucio and Merula. Year 5, Chapter 8. Year 6, Chapter 18. Merula, you are not worth killing. Year 6, Chapter 42. Merula knew that we would not allow her to kill Rakepick. Look, Jam City these are the kind of questions that Jam City will never ever answer. I guess the only reason I am amused by this is because I am happy Miss Night Owl's been proven right. And I think I am going to see an influx of I told you so. And people congratulating her for being right. I am going to immediately congratulate her for being right after I'm done with this video. Because this is amazing. She was right. I always thought that the mole is someone we haven't met yet. I think this is why there were locks on the chapters with the classes. It would be so awkward to sit with Merula in a class after this. It will still be if I choose to play them. So we at the end of I thought Merula would be kidnapped when I read about this in the data mine. Also, I guess the witch's name hasn't been told in the storyline, but I know that was Veruca, not a random dark witch after all. But I don't get it. I am beginning to think that Rakepick didn't even know Merula was a mole. And now more than ever, I want Rakepick back. And somebody, please, for the love of God, explain what happened in year 5, chapter 30, year 6, chapter 18, and year 6, chapter 42. Because now I am all kinds of confused. These are the kind of things that I'll have to ponder. How do I have Adelaide explain these things? How do I have Adelaide Inkwell explain these things? Like, it's a part of my headcanon plot in year 7 that Adelaide meets Sarahi and explains to Sarahi what Rakepick did and why she did it. But how am I going to explain Merula? I could sit here for 10 minutes just analyzing this, but this is give me the tea. Why am I drinking it right now? It's hot. So I could spend 10 minutes analyzing this. The thing is, I just always thought it's a joke. There is no way it could be Merula, but oh my God, will someone please explain that Crucio in year 5, chapter 30? I am so confused. How? How is this even possible? Explain to me how Merula is. Did she forget about the okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to wait for Miss Night Owl to analyze all of this because I can't. I can't. I don't understand it. I don't understand anything. This is going to make Sarahi lose her faith in humanity more than it already has. I don't understand any of this. I think I'm going to spend a lot of time discussing this with Brandon and wait for Miss Night Owl to explain the rest. Because I have no analytical abilities to this point. Just none of this makes sense. Just none of it actually makes sense to me. I doubt Jam City is going to give us any answers. I think I'll have to make up my own. But if Jam City does, please, Jam City, hurry up and give us answers. I hope you know the gravity of this situation. Jam City knows the gravity of this situation, right? That Merula being the mole is like a whole bombshell that is kind of unwarranted. To me, it was bad enough that Rakepick was the antagonist. It's even worse to see that Merula did not change from what she was in year 1. That her friendship was very much fake. I never liked her in the beginning, Merula, because, well, mini Drake, like our version of Draco Malfoy, I thought, oh my god, she is our version of Draco Malfoy, isn't she? Draco Malfoy was thought to be a Death Eater too. Oh, but did he seriously just copy that plot? Oh! I was discussing this with I was discussing, not even discussing this, I was just talking with this idea with Brandon yesterday. I told them that, you know what Rakepick should have been? She should have been to us what Sirius Black was to Harry, like that protector mother figure. I was talking about Rakepick, not Sirius. Okay, that is what Rakepick should have been, in my opinion. And you guys already know my headcanons for Rakepick, and I shared all of those, so there is a community post, you can read all my headcanons and about Rakepick, and she was actually trying to protect Sarahi. I'm beginning to think that even Rakepick doesn't know that Merula decided to work for her. At least now I can go back to entertaining myself with the Hogwarts mystery tag and actually interact on Discord. But I have a feeling I know what's going on. A lot of my friends are Merula lovers. Even Brandon is. And 4chan is going to absolutely explode, if I am correct about 4chan. If you are new to the channel, subscribe. I upload Hogwarts mystery videos every week, so let's get the answers we need together. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to like it, because likes make me happy. So I'm going to let you all deal with the bombshell of this and go. I have to deal with it myself, and I'm going to be discussing a lot today. So bye guys, and have a nice day. I love you all very much.